All right, what's up? Travel Diaries Las Vegas, day number six of the most legendary Vegas trip ever. You know what it is, 7 hotels across 22 days. I was just outside taking some video of Treasure Island. That's where I'm at right now. I'm inside my King Tower suite, which is the most expensive suite at Treasure Island. By no means is it like a Palazzo suite or like an Aria suite, but for Treasure Island, it's not bad. If you haven't seen my video yet about the Tower suite, or Treasure Island, go ahead and check the link in the description below. So I'm outside doing some video and my phone overheats. It's not like I was at the pool during the summer months where I had the phone next to me just laying out, because that will always overheat an iPhone for sure. I was literally just outside filming and the phone overheated. It was in my pocket, then I took it out. It was in my pocket, and I took it out again. And just that type of process overheated my phone. So triple digit temperatures are absolutely here in Vegas. These summer months are crazy. I typically try to stay away from Vegas in the summer, but I'm trying to put my mark on the city. I'm trying to stamp this one out. So I'm here in the summer. But I much prefer to come to Vegas during March, April, and then September, October. Those are my absolute favorite times to come to Vegas. You're gonna find the best weather, high 70s to low 90s. And the crowds are really great because it's not your typical touristy summer crowd. So it's my absolute favorite time to come. Sometimes I will come early November, like maybe the first week, because late November, all the pools are closed and it does get a little chilly here. But sometimes you can find some phenomenal deals and also some phenomenal weather in Vegas during the first week of November. But I typically stay away from holidays in Vegas just because it's a different crowd. I mean, I call it amateur hour. And don't take that the wrong way. If you love to come to Vegas for New Year's, or if you love to come to Vegas for the Super Bowl, which I do, I consider Super Bowl a holiday. But like the New Year's, the Labor Days, the Memorial Days, those are big holiday weekends, and it brings out just a really large mass crowd. It's typically not a crowd that travels a lot, and for that reason, I typically stay away for amateur hour weekends. And again, don't take any offense to that. Those of you that travel know what I'm talking about. The holiday crowd is just a different type of crowd. I will come to Vegas for one holiday, and that's July 4th, because July 4th is a very familial holiday. It's a lot about family. Most people are staying home, watching fireworks, barbecuing in the backyard. Not too many people come to Vegas for July 4th, and that's exactly why I come to Vegas. So I typically like to be contrarian when I travel. If you follow the channel, you probably know that by now. I love going out on Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Sunday nights. I typically stay away from Fridays and Saturday nights just because I like to have more access to the city, and it's easier to find reservations, prices are cheaper. So I always prefer to go out on the odd nights instead of like the most normal ones. So let me know if you agree with that. Are you someone that likes to travel to Miami or Vegas or New York during the big holiday weekends, Memorial Day, Labor Day, maybe Christmas? Or are you like me, where you like to kind of be contrarian and kind of go the opposite way? So Treasure Island is very interesting. They didn't have one of those coconut fingers. You've seen those coconut fingers on my channel quite a bit. They didn't have one. I try to keep that tradition going whenever I can. So I had to get one of these huge Vita coconut things. This thing will like hydrate a gorilla. This thing is fantastic. It's huge. If you want to replenish some electrolytes and get yourself back to normal, or try to get yourself back to normal, get one of these. And I gotta say, my favorite feature about Treasure Island is not what you may expect. In fact, if you know what I'm gonna say, you probably have an uncanny ability to read me, or you're just the king or queen of random. But I'll tell you what I love about Treasure Island, and it's not the bed, it's not the bathtub, it's not the restaurants, it's not the casino floor, and it certainly isn't the pool. It's the fact that they have a CVS on site. And I know Venetian Palazzo does, but it's so hard to get to because it's on the very opposite end of the casino floor. You might as well have to walk across the street to get to the CVS at Palazzo and Venetian. That place is such a sprawling compound, so even though it is connected and it is located inside, it really isn't, in my opinion. But this one is right on the casino floor. Like literally right on the casino floor. It's not like the Palazzo where you have to walk across the entire casino floor, almost go outside, go through the canal shops, etc. The one here is on site, and it's so convenient. I'm able to stock up on everything I need. They had everything there, from wine to beer to sandwiches to souvenirs. I mean, it was like a full-blown large-scale CVS. And again, it's right off the casino floor. No meandering or long walks, it's right there, and I stocked up. So I stocked up on a ton of waters, a ton of these coconut waters. I got some foods and protein bars. You know how I do it. But the fact it's just so easily accessible and convenient makes it the standout thing for me at this hotel. So I just told you my favorite feature about Treasure Island, and I'm serious about that. It literally is the CVS that's connected here. Let me tell you about my least favorite feature, and that is the pool. I think I read somewhere, or actually I think maybe somebody told me this, that Treasure Island has one of the best standard pools in Vegas. And I'm not sure if that person has never been to Vegas. I'm not sure if that person was blind. I'm not sure if that person's never left their house before. But let me tell you something, the Treasure Island pool is the worst in Vegas. It's worse than the Bally's pool. And here's the thing about the Bally's pool, and I kind of talked about this. The Bally's pool is supposed to be terrible. Nobody goes to Bally's for the pool. So the fact that it was like tolerable makes it actually pretty good. This is Treasure Island. This is a sprawling compound. This is a legitimate full-blown casino, hotel, resort property. I mean, it's as large, if not a little larger than Mirage, I think. And the Mirage pool is fantastic, out of this world. In fact, it was almost too cool because there were too many people there. But this pool at Treasure Island, I have seen smaller pools at residences. And I'm not talking full-blown mega mansions in Texas, California, Colorado, Florida. I'm talking like residential homes in like Minnesota. Have larger pools than the one at Treasure Island. There was so much concrete out there surrounding the pool, but yet the pool was so small. So it's like they have all this seating area, but the pool was just like a kiddie pool in comparison. It's like this. Have you ever seen a UFC event in a huge stadium or arena where you have all the seating around it, but it's just kind of a smaller, 22-foot octagon or whatever it is, and everyone is jam-packed in there to watch this little tiny octagon? That's what the pool is like at Treasure Island. I would have much rather just brought a lawn chair out on the Vegas Strip and sat on that sidewalk because you're essentially doing the same thing. Service, non-existent. There is a bar out there, and the bar is actually okay, but I mean, I'm not going to go to the pool just for the bar. There's bars all over Vegas. So Treasure Island pool, unfortunately, isn't that good. If the pool was amazing, this hotel would have actually rated really high for me. I probably could have rated it as high as Delano. Maybe. But because the pool is a little lacking, it's going to receive a 1-point deduction from me. So when I walked into the room, I was like, wow, this tower suite is just like the tower suite at the Mirage. So first of all, they have the identical name. This is called a tower suite. The Mirage calls theirs a tower suite. The layout is the same. The design elements are the same. The experience and just energy is pretty much the same. And then I was like, you know what? I thought about it a little bit more. And I was like, you know what? The parallels between those two properties don't end at the room. They have the same exterior design. There's a tram going back and forth. The casino layouts are very similar, and they're right next to each other. And it turns out that Steve Wynn built both of these properties. The Mirage was his very first full-blown independent casino venture, and then he ended up building this casino as well, Treasure Island. Now here's a fun fact for you. This, Treasure Island, was never supposed to be a standalone casino. It was just supposed to be another tower to the Mirage. But they ended up making it a separate property, and I didn't know that until like a day ago after I did some research on it. So here is my contention. I think Steve Wynn has the Midas touch when it comes to casinos, okay? Because he got into a little trouble touching personally, okay? But when it comes to business, he's got the magic touch because I've never been in a Wynn property, a Steve Wynn property that I haven't liked. Love Encore, love Wynn, obviously. Really love the Mirage, and I'm liking my stay here. I really am. So Steve Wynn just has it. He is Midas when it comes to casinos. So I told you what I liked about Treasure Island. I told you what I didn't like. I gave you some background. And I want to tell you why this hotel could be for you. Treasure Island perhaps could be the most underrated hotel on the Vegas Strip. And that's a really, really big statement. This hotel is much nicer than what I thought it would be, much cleaner than what I thought it would be. All these things I'm going to say is than what I thought it would be, okay? I'm not saying this is luxurious, but it's more luxurious than I thought it would be. It's more fun than I thought it would be. It's more cool than I thought it would be. It's actually a really nice property, but it has such a stigma tied to it because originally it was intended for families and kids. And that's why I ignored it. I ignored it, didn't give it a thought, didn't give it an afterthought. I just completely abandoned this property mentally for years, but I'm trying to knock off all these Vegas hotels, and here I am. And I must say, it's really nice. It's like Mirage Light, okay? So if you like the Mirage, but maybe you're looking for something a bit more economical, maybe you're looking for something even a little bit closer to Wynn, Encore, Venetian, Palazzo, or Fashion Show Mall, this is gonna be the property for you. If you don't like to go to the pool, or if the pool just isn't your thing, and you wanna be on the north end of the strip for an extremely economical price, have a decent room, have decent dining options, and just be in an overall decent casino, this is probably it. This is easily by far the best value on the north end of the strip. And if you're out of your room a lot, if you don't spend a lot of time here, you like to insert yourself into different areas constantly, like go over to Fashion Show Mall, which this is just connected to, literally there's a walkway, tram to Mirage, across the street from Venetian Palazzo, and just footsteps away from Wynn Encore. This is it. So if you're a value-minded consumer, if you're very conscientious about your spending and you don't want to put a bunch of money into the hotel, you want to put it in events and entertainment and dinners, etc., this is going to be it for you. So I'm saying it right now, this could very well be the best place to stay on the north end of the strip if you don't like staying on property. Let me know if you have been to Treasure Island, what you think, if your opinion coincides with mine. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.